So the first time I really ran into crane was with the small arms. As I got more senior, I would write these messages to say things are broke, and I'm like, well, why am I putting crane, NSWC crane on here? I couldn't figure that out. And then I realized what crane was really doing. In about 1995, I started with the Aegis program, and I realized that much of my radar and weapon system came from crane, that they were working with that. And as I got a little bit more senior and worked on the joint staff, I worked a lot of air warfare and jamming and electronic warfare, and I realized, oh, that's a crane too. What people may not understand is they see the fleet, they see the ships, they see the coast. But to a large extent, the Navy starts here in crane. And the scope of the work that's done here. I tell people, they say, what goes on at NSWC crane? I said, well, crane does everything from bullets to ballistic missiles and everything in between. And some of the most critical work that the Navy does as far as technical capability comes from here. When I came back from my Commodore tour after being in combat, and we kind of got out of that because of the work crane did. Engineers and the technicians at crane, they were doing the radars, they were doing the Slick 32, our electronic warfare system. And that's what brought me and 1,500 sailors, Marines, merchant mariners home. And it's really hard to articulate how much I need to say thank you to the folks here. And that comes across nearly 28 years in naval service, both from the programs that you run and the people that work here. Because we couldn't do what we do without the folks here at Crane and the warfare centers, the entire Navy establishment, doing what they do behind us to let us do what we need to do and then come home and see our families.